I think the U.S. China relationship is going to be tough. This is the most important relationship of the 21st century. It is the one we have to get right. And if we don't get it right, it could be disastrous. To be perfectly frank, Xi Jinping is not a great fan of the United States. President Xi is much closer in his worldview to the Russian point of view and is mistrustful of our policies in East Asia. One of the results of the mistrust is a growing relationship between the Russians and the Chinese. Xi Jinping sees Putin as something of a role model. Putin has stood up to the West. Thus, what we are seeing these days is the Chinese and the Russians coming to a lot of common cause, which is a problem for us. I think there are two areas that the United States and China are going to have to work on together that are very difficult. One is clearly the North Korean nuclear problem. Kim Jong-un is moving very quickly to try and build an intercontinental ballistic missile capable of striking the United States. We have about 4, maybe 5 years before he's capable of doing that. Second problem that the two sides have to deal with is whether or not the U.S. is getting a fair shake in trade with China. I think the issue of reciprocity in trade is going to be huge in the next year to get a better deal from the Chinese for the American people. If there is an issue that could come out of the blue at us, it would be the Taiwan issue. The difficulty for Taiwan is the Chinese military is growing stronger and stronger. The dependence on the United States, therefore, for the defense of Taiwan is growing. The Chinese have been patient with the new administration in Taiwan, but there's a question of how long it will be patient. We really will need to get new understandings with the Chinese on how they deal with the Taiwan question going forward.